I'd like to welcome you guys to this week's report. Today is Thursday, July 25th, I think. I might be wrong on that. I've fished 6 out of the last 8 days, so I'm kind of losing track on what the date is, much even what day of the week it is. But it's been another great week of fishing here in Southern California. Summer is definitely in full swing, and things are biting all over. The bad news is we have some weather coming in this weekend. Channel Islands look pretty blown out the entire weekend. The northern tuna zone is going to get some wind. Clemente is going to get wind. In those zones, it looks like about 15 knots most of the day, which should be okay for sport boats, but smaller private boats are probably going to want to sit this one out. May wait till the wind stops blowing before heading out, or stay along the beach. There's plenty of good fishing options there. I don't think it's going to affect San Diego or the southern tuna grounds all that much, or I should say offshore grounds, since there's not a lot of tuna happening down there. But yeah, so let's head to the Channel Islands and tell you what was happening before the wind. The sea bass bite was really good last few days. Some boats having limits. I know the Endeavor had 108 fish limits for their 2-day trip. The Mirage had 59 fish for 21 anglers. Coral Sea had 78 fish on a 3/4 day trip, and the Gray Light had 13 fish for 6 people. That was on the backside of that full moon, which was, I think, Saturday. And as I've noticed, as I've been doing these reports here for almost 10 years now, however long it's been, 6 or 7 years, the full moon is consistently good sea bass fishing in the Channel Islands during the summer. And the new moon as well, sometimes, but not always. So we've got another full moon coming up in August. You should probably, if you want to catch some sea bass, you should definitely plan on being on a trip somewhere around there. Usually it's coming off the moon, but sometimes going into the moon works as well. Weather should be better in August, hopefully. So yeah, it's like yellow and red on the map up there on the Windy app all weekend. So I think it's enough wind to knock the water temps down considerably and everything else. So it might take some time to recover up there. Let's head down to San Clemente Island. The overnight boats are still fishing yellows and sea bass at the island. They're getting squid. Most of the stuff is up on the west end now. But the Fury and the Thunderbird have had consistently good fishing out there. They're fishing the squid grounds, getting their fish early in the morning, and nice grade of sea bass, a big halibut, yellows. There's fish in the front as well. You don't need squid for those. Mitch on the blackfish fished there yesterday, Wednesday, and had really good fishing. Calico bass, yellowtail, all that stuff. And then he pulled off the island and got some big bluefin as well. So you couldn't ask for a better full-day combo trip. And one of the nice deals about the blackfish is that they have all the tackle and all the nonsense you need to target those big tuna. So if you're thinking about taking a trip rather than going on an overnight trip, I'd spend a little extra money and go on a full day, sleep in your own bed at night, and have the versatility of fishing for tuna or yellows and calico bass. And Mitch earlier in the week fished tuna, and they had, I think, 3 good-sized fish, all on flying fish. And he said there's quite a bit of tuna between the islands right now. So hopefully that stuff sticks around through this wind. I don't think it's going to have a big effect. But it's nice to see some tuna that are not 10 miles off the backside west end of Clemente for a change. Heading into Catalina, I ran into some guys at the ramp who watched my video. I didn't get you guys' names, but it was nice meeting you. And they had a 33-pound yellowtail on the backside there today. And early in the week, they caught some yellows there, or the guy's dad caught yellows there as well. So that's a good sign. I think squid helps back there. I know the Pacific Current is selling squid at the island this weekend. Sport boats are also getting some nice yellows on the front side. I think that's going to be a lot of traffic this weekend based on the wind on the outside and it being a summertime weekend. The front side of Canada is not something I would really want to fish. The only other report I have from there, I saw my friend Civi coming into the harbor maybe Sunday, maybe Tuesday. It's all running into itself now. But him and his girlfriend fished over the weekend. Yeah, it was over the weekend. And they had halibut, yellows, and sea bass on their boat there. So that's good fishing at the island. I'm sure the calico bass might be a good fallback plan if you wanted to go to Clemente. Go fish cat instead with the weather we have this weekend. Heading into the beach, 5 of the days I fished Palos Verdes, and conditions varied greatly every single day, and the bass were never where we left them the day before or 2 days earlier, and the water temp has been fluctuating up there dramatically. We had 70-degree water on Tuesday afternoon at Rocky, and when I got there this late morning today, it was 63, and then warmed up to 66 a couple hours later. We've had water as cold as 60 degrees, and our best fishing actually was in 60-degree water. And I got a lot of video clips to share with you here, guys, this time, but I have a longer one of a bite we got into on the in that 60-degree water stretch. I'm actually going to put it at the end of this video. So I know a lot of guys just want to report, and other guys actually like to watch fishing video. And like I did editing all my video for Fishing PB this week, I had like 30 minutes worth, so I'm not going to force you guys to watch that all, but there will be some more at the end of the report if you like to watch fishing. So, a ton of small bait up there. I call it rice. It's just, I mean, half an inch long. And the bass are getting that stuff schooled up and feeding on it really well, really aggressively. They're hard to catch when they're doing that, though. We had bass foamers up in the kelp at Rocky Tuesday, and they're very difficult to get a bite from. And I got a little video showing how frustrating that can be here. They're boiling again.
Of course they are.
Just throw your weed. It might matter.
What I'm going to do.
Let's go.
Huh?
Let's go in there.
Oh, look at that. Got some nice ones in there too.
Yes, sir.
That's a boom, damn it.
Jeez, let him go.
That is some foamers right there.
That should be a bite.
You think so, right?
Oh. You're going crazy.
Yeah, crazy Gideon.
So eventually we figured out that by downsizing our weedless swim baits and to a 5-inch and slowing it down and just slowly winding it through the boiling fish, we were able to get more bites. And I was actually fishing that 7-inch slug, and one spot of good sized fish came up, all 5 to 7 pounders look like, and I cast in there and it got the slug bit in half. And I had not hooked a fish on the slug or landed one during that bite. A lot of bites, but nothing sticking. And I threw in that half a slug about 3.5 inches and immediately caught a fish on it. So it was like a weedless hookup bait, basically. Looked like a little cigar. Oh, like a giant.
Yeah. Right there. Bait popped up about 20 feet in front of my hook. Right there.
There they
see?
are.
Coleman right there. 11 o'clock.
We're boils up ahead of us. I mean, this whole thing might go stupid in a few minutes,
Yeah. Right there. Right there.
Where?
Right there. The boil was. Oh!
I watch that one. 5-inch weed loose. MC swim baits.
He doesn't make any more.
Yeah, of course not.
Not sure why he didn't make this anymore. It's always been a good little bait.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That one hit right.
Yeah. Yeah. Up.
Nice. You're in them.
Finally getting their number.
But I talked to Mike Hines, who was up there on Tuesday as well, and he had a little more versatile idea. He switched to a fluke on a 4.0 extra wide gap hook with no weight and cast that into those foamers, and he said he had about 45 bass in 4 hours, which is a smart thing to do. I didn't have that type of bait or those types of hooks on the boat, but certainly would have worked. But we probably ended up with 40 or 50 fish that day. That's been standard. We've been getting, I'd say 30 plus fish every trip. Today was the slowest. The water rolled big time last night, and the current was going straight off the beach in most places, so we only got about a dozen fish. But every other trip I would say would be 30, 35, 40 fish. Really good fishing up there. One of the keys to getting bites with that small bait, I have to mention, sorry, I'm all over the place here. Other than when those bass had the bait pushed up in the kelp, all of our fish were coming off very defined spots. These bass are staged up, ready to spawn. They've got their spawning colors on. They're grouped up on isolated clumps of kelp. When you catch one, you've got 50 followers sometimes. And the key was to find the upcurrent edges of those types of spots. And if you saw the big beds, there's no bass in them at all. They were all on the, let's say 20 foot across, 30 foot across patches of kelp that were away from the main bed in deeper water. And lots of opportunities to get doubles. Back out a double here. Hey, kelp.
Kelp
Oh, there you
right
go.
there. Not much though. Kelp.
What do you see?
Kelp. Going into the beach. Oh.
Nice. Hey, bite.
Yeah. Little biter. Oh, a lot of followers with him. Wow. I got two now. Now I have two.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, you got those hooks.
Yeah, that's right. Oh boy.
Oh boy, that was a nice one. You get blooping it quicker than that. Nice job, buddy.
Who needs an Alabama rig? Look at that. Got a canyon of them. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
You need to stand up so you can see that on the camera.
Yeah. There we go. It's the SP Minnow.
Laser Dean.
Laser sardine. It's a nice one there. That's the follower. And here's the
The original victim.
original. Original formula.
Sorry about the boat wake. Got one?
Yeah.
That was quick. You got follow up on me?
See, I'm trying to load up.
Yeah, a little bit. Bait chasing. Oh God! Oh, look at that foil on it, thing.
Huh?
Oh, that's a big fish on me.
Oh,
Oh boy, that was a big one right there. You see him?
look at the boil right there. Look at the boil.
Yeah.
Up.
Oh, you're on him. You're on him. Let him eat it. Let him load up.
I'm loading up.
Oh, yeah.
God, there's some big ones there. God, there's some big ones there.
Woo, son. That was nice.
There were some 5 and 6 pound fish right there. And they came up boiling on that other kelp.
Saw that.
Ow, son of a bitch. Ooh,
That was close.
it's right in my fucking fingertip.
So the way these things are biting, you know, the minute you cast it in there in your first 2 or 3 casts, you're either going to catch fish or you're not. And you might catch just a couple fish, or you may catch 20 fish off a spot. And a few times we'd set up on a spot the way we thought the bass were going to be, and then they wouldn't bite. We'd catch 1 or 2 and they stop biting. So we'd spin the boat around, get better positioned, and go right back to catching. I have a little video showing that here.
You know it's true. What a great day.
The one thing that turns these gray skies blue, you got to look. That's ABC, right?
Yeah.
Martin Fry.
What?
Martin Fry.
Hey.
Bite?
Ah, kelp. Oh, there's a bite. Okay. Came off the kelp, and then I got a bite.
Schooling?
Yes, sir. There they are. Lots of them. Yeah, lots of them. Thanks for joining the party, baby. Appreciate it. We needed you.
The major malfunction here.
You what?
Major malfunction here.
All right. Easy, baby. Ouch. What happened? What'd you do?
The side plate popped off and spooled in a bunch of line on the wrong side.
Oh, yeah. That pounding loosens that side plate, because I've clicked that button twice now, all the way up. Oh!
Is that a bite?
Yeah, they're here. Oh! Right there. Ow! Wow!
Get a hook?
Fuck, he hit that fucking bottom hook. Oh my, okay, I need help here, Eric. Button's gone down again. Wow.
Yeah, we're at the.
It didn't do it at all yesterday, and I've done it 3 times. It's done 3 times now today.
Yeah, I think it's just pounding.
Oh! You want followers?
Solo cholo.
Well, there are none. Dude, I know, no one's more surprised than you, but I'm pretty surprised myself because you're a cute little shit. Ouch, you bastard. Get back. There we go. There we go. Nice.
Ow, I just got hooked. Bite, no?
Yeah, they're biting. Got his friends with him. Coming in sideways. I blame the liquor, Randy.
There we go. Oh.
They're biting up here. They're not biting down there.
So, the hot baits this trip were or this week were the smaller hard baits. I got a lot of fish on the SP minnow, 130 size, which is considerably smaller than the standard one, in just like a bait fish color, and also on the Lucky Craft Pointer 100, not the deep diver, the DD 100 I talk about, just a normal pointer. But with that pointer, you're going to need to switch the hooks out because I had a few nice fish that came off, and I was missing my hooks when I got the bait back. We had some shots at some really big fish. Didn't convert. Had them come off for various reasons. I got a pretty good one on the hard bait here. I'll show you in the video. Oh.
There you go.
I can have boiled on it.
Yeah. Very nice one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. The follower there is pretty cute. Are you in the boat?
I guess not.
That's jackpot so far. That's a beauty.
Yeah. That's a nice one.
Huh?
That is a nice
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
SP Minnow 130. Get on these small baits. So yeah, a lot of action. And like I said, stay tuned at the end. I got a longer video showing us catch the fish. I talked to Oliver Nye. He did a few trips. He's been fishing up here, been fishing sand bass, doing really good on swim baits and lead heads. I apologize. He has a lead head company he's promoting in a really good looking swim bait. I don't remember the name of either of them right now, so sorry about that, Oliver. I'll include that in my next report. But really good sand bass fishing for him on the deeper stones out of Long Beach, and it's that time of year, so it's should continue to bite for a while. I know the sport boats are still getting sand bass, so just good summertime fishing. I don't really have a lot to say about the South Coast. I didn't hear a whole lot. I assume it's still biting, but the big news down there is the Coronado Islands are just firing right now. There's just a tremendous amount of fish, and they are biting despite a tremendous amount of boat pressure. I talked to Oliver. He went down there and he said that he hasn't seen a gangbang that bad since the yellows at the 150 back in 2015. And there were actually times where, and all the fish are grouped up in one area, so everybody's on top of each other. And he said he'd have to, while he's drifting, he'd have to wait for somebody to slow troll off his stern so he can even get a cast in with a surface iron. And the fish were biting through all that. A few other friends down there doing the same thing. Mad Low fish down there. They got a bunch of nice yellows on the surface iron. My friend Spike, who I know from the Qualifier 105 days, brought up a term I hadn't heard in a long time. He said up the yellows were up like cream corn, which reminds me of those days fishing on that boat back in the 90s. So yeah, sport boats are there too. I couldn't do it. I just can't be around other boats like that. I go nuts. So I will not be fishing down there. But sounds like a good bet, and don't worry about boat traffic, I guess. Just try and be courteous to one another. You're all in the same bad situation, so don't get frustrated if somebody chops you up. I'm sure it's going to be even crazier this weekend with the weather on the outside. So heading offshore, the bluefin are still up off the west end of Clemente. It varies how far they are on any given day. The sport boats are getting at night mostly. I saw the Eldorado was out there the other night, had a few nice fish. And long range boats, everybody else is doing the same thing. They're biting the flying fish really well during the day. I know there's foamers up, so you could probably catch one on a popper as well. But Matt Lowe, before or after he went to the Coronados, he went out there and fished the bluefin out there. They had a good day on flying fish. Caught some nice fish, and I'm having brain damage. Also, yeah. So I may have mentioned this before already. I'm not sure if I did because I'm completely spaced out here apparently. But Mitch fished bluefin one day. The day before he caught those fish at the island and peeled off the island and caught bluefin. He dedicated the day to fishing bluefin, and he said there's quite a bit of fish up there. I did mention this earlier. Sorry about that. So on the inner banks, those yellowfin. We caught them Thursday, I think, and then I had some friends out Friday. They saw fish, they saw foamers, could not get a bite on them. And then my friend Jerry Mayhew of Clear Choice Poppers went out, I think, yesterday, and he went 1 for 2. Said the fish stayed up for well. So with those yellowfin or bluefin keyed on a tiny bait, the mistake a lot of guys are doing when they're fishing foamers is to fish their lure fast through it. Your best bet. These fish are they're not focused on your lure. They don't care about your lure. They're eating these tiny anchovies, just like the bass are at PB. And what I like to do is I like to get cast past the foamer, burn the bait up until the foamer, or pop it in there if you have a popper. And then the minute you get in that foamer, you kill it. And wait 5 or 10 seconds, and a lot of times you'll get a bite then. If not, jerk it forward, wait 5 or 10 seconds. It sounds like a long time to wait. But those fish are coming through with their mouths open, and most of your bites can be on a long pause. So the marlin are starting to bite really well. My friend Bruce on Swagger was out today. He had a quad going. I have a little video clip here. Sadly, they had, I think, 3 guys and 4 marlin going, so they didn't film very long.
Okay, we're bit. I got 2 hanging up here. They got 2 hanging down there. 4 fish on. Getting ripped.
I also saw that Eric Pillicky had a picture of a boat catching a Dorado on a kelp paddy up here. I know there's yellows on the paddies. The water's warm. There's marlin, there's yellowfin tuna, there's bound to be Dorados. So keep an eye out for those. And those kelp paddies a lot of times can be lined up on the edges of banks and ridges. So whatever current changes are caused by the bottom topography is going to line up kelp paddies. And a good rule of thumb, if you find one, you're going to find one either due north or due south of that, due to the direction the current goes and the way it intersects with stuff. So definitely if you see 1 or 2 paddies, I would run up or down the coast rather than perpendicular to it while looking for more. Southern offshore, the boats down there are having really good kelp paddy yellowtail fishing. Tuna bite seems to have slowed down there. Haven't really heard of it. I think most of the boats that would be targeting tuna are fishing up north. But the San Diego, they had 66 yellows and 4 Dorados the other day. They've been getting good fish every day, basically. And the boats that are, I think the producer was down there, they got some nice Dorado. So it's basically kelp paddy fishing down there. When it's overcast, you have a tough time finding them on your skiff. It was actually foggy at like 11 o'clock when we launched today at Palos Verdes. So it's a weird year weather-wise. And if you want to go paddy hunting, I'd wait till you have some sunny days because it's really hard to find in low light. But yeah, a lot of stuff happening. Again, watch the weather this weekend. It's going to be iffy. The forecast had been off all week long, but today it was forecast to start blowing at 1 along the coast, and it started blowing at 1 along the coast, and it blew a little bit harder than forecast. So I think we're going to have a windy weekend in store for us. But yeah, like I said, you can stay tuned here. I got some calico bass video, and I hope you guys have a great weekend and good luck if you fish. There you go. Good way to start it off.
wind blew and plans got all fouled up. Oh! It's still biting.
Good.
Woo.
You got a follower for me?
Yes, I do. I got several, and they're all big. Fuck. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it. I want the big one to jump on. It's like a 4 or 5 pounder down there. A lot of followers.
Some spicy orders.
That's right. I hope you're hungry. He was. Oh, right behind you. You didn't like that? You didn't want that fish?
I saw it too late.
Well, there are clouds. I got two. Oh, I had one. I had two. Yeah, but I've had a white claw. Hold on. Oh,
White Claw Sally.
yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
I just go to work. Oh!
You think so?
Johnson.
I don't know why you want to throw the hard bait. You're not biting it. There, get there. Go ahead.
Yeah, as soon as I picked the weightless, I know what's going to happen.
Of course.
What a nice one.
Yeah.
Alright, get the bloody timber either, but. Wow.
Come on, man. Fucking white claw bullshit.
You got blue patina, yellow patina bastard now.
Yeah.
I did have
Nice
that.
one. Jackpot. It is. Is that jackpot right there?
I think that W got one a little bigger.
Big old W.
Hey!
What?
A dumb one. Dumb one.
There you go. Fun day.
Well, if you're hungry, spicy water.
Clouds that I'm trying to eat that bait. Feels like a big one, but I think it's tugger.
Just big tugger.
big tug. Mouth open. Oh boy, you fucking throated that bait, didn't you? Stop. There's a side plate off a weedless rod there. Oh, oh, oh! Stop, stop. I know it hurts, you bastard. I'm trying to help you out.
There we go. Oh God. Look at them all. I almost had 2. Ball right there. Can't lead them up to you. All the bait in the world right here, huh?
Yeah.
They just stayed here all day. Oh,
What's that?
they just stayed here all day. I got a big.
Oh, look at that. Sign.
Cast back out.
First of all, catch.
Thought it was in her toss, but I wanted to give it a kiss. I just missed one.
Tugger right there. Tugger. Might be jackpot right there. See that one?
Spawning colors too.
Yeah, he has makeup on, as they say.
That's a nice one.
It is a nice one. You have a nice face.
Just
I
get
had
the
one
hook
that
out.
cast too, but came off.
Just get the hook out, asshole.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy, baby girl.
Where's the kelp?
The big one's lurking.
I did not get jackpot. Dude,
Why did we go to Rocky? This is good fishing here. What are we stupid? Another bite there. Shit on there. Chewing right now.
yeah, they go.
Tugger right there. Fishing, that is a tugger. Oh, came off. Shame right
big
there.
one.
Huh? Shame. He had a piece of kelp on him, but he felt pretty big. He's tugging pretty good. Shame. Really wanted to partake in that one. Chain.
Oh. Well, it's rough. Oh.
Nice one right there.
That was fun. Look at those followers.
Oh yeah, lots of them.
Come on, 2. Lucky Trap 100 pointer.
finally, BD bites. Everybody told me it's summer, you're supposed to bite now. Summer, this is how you're supposed to be doing. Sit easy, watch it. Fucking sucking everything. Yes. I gotta reevaluate him. I'm getting ready to get a hook in my hand. That angle. Oh! There you go. Good job, buddy. You did your part. That is fantastic. Right? Right there. Oh, that's a big one. No, all the forward. Need to do it. That's right. Parts is parts. That'll do this. All right, try again. Yeah. Boy, short makes this fucking fire.